This is Danielle Mitchell, Assistant Deputy County Attorney, to recap the state legislative update provided to the Board of County Commissioners on February 4th, 2025. Two of the proposals supported by the Commissioners were drafted and now have hearing dates confirmed. Those are House Bill 835, titled Charles County Alcoholic Beverages Baseball Stadium License Alterations. That hearing is scheduled for February 17th at 1 p.m. with the Economic Matters Committee in the House. The other bill is House Bill 841, titled Gaming Charles County Gaming Permit Review Board Repeal. That bill is scheduled for a hearing on February 13th at 1 p.m. in the House Ways and Means Committee. The Commissioners provided consensus to send letters of support for both bills, HB 835 and HB 841. Additionally, the Commissioners' proposals for SB 727, titled Charles County Student Bus Transportation Providers, Provider Displacement, Senate Bill 728, Charles County Governing Bodies of Common Ownership Community Membership Training, and Senate Bill 729, Special Police Officers, County Government, Protection of Employees and Public Officials, all have bill numbers in the Senate. No hearing dates have been scheduled at the time of this recording. The Commissioners also agreed to send a letter of support for Senate Bill 357, which would give the state's Prescription Drug Affordability Board more leeway in making high-cost drugs more affordable in Maryland by authorizing the board to reconsider an upper payment limit for a drug that is identified as being subject to a quote-unquote shortage. The Commissioners also agreed to send a letter of support for Senate Bill 774, which relates to valuation of property of rural broadband service providers and adjust the valuation of rural broadband service providers operating property under certain scenarios. Lastly, representatives of GS Proctor & Associates briefed the Commissioners on the Governor's fiscal year 2026 budget. The Commissioners discussed the potential impact of the budget and how some items in the budget shift costs from the state to the county, such as teacher pensions and local offices of the Department of Assessments and Taxation. They also discussed the minimal increases in the state funding for items under the Blueprint for Education and for the College of Southern Maryland, which will present added fiscal challenges to our local budget. This concludes the legislative update for February 4th, 2025. Again, I'm Danielle Mitchell, Assistant Deputy County Attorney. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening. If you like this podcast and want to hear more, search Charles County Government on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. And be sure to like and subscribe. We're also available on YouTube. Search Charles County Commissioners. And stay connected for all county news, information, and programs by visiting www.charlescountymd.gov/stay connected.